It's about what you're going to give to the world in whatever humble way that is. And your voice is valid, you're important, you're essential, you are powerful, you are the answer to every question if you let yourself be who you really are. My name is Aubrey Lynch, and welcome to my channel, your place for inspiration and self-reflection and finding out what makes you tick and how to navigate the craziness of our world. Welcome. I was thinking about a famous quote from Alvin Ailey. Dance is the ultimate in self-expression. It's a great quote, and I agree. I'm sure that musicians, poets, actors, opera singers, they might disagree and find their art form is the ultimate in self-expression. But the point is that it is our birthright to self-express. We have stories in us that have no words, things that must be told, lessons that must be passed on that can't be passed on by talking or demonstrating. You have to go inside and unveil and present our most authentic selves at our most personal, vulnerable self. And in that personal space is the most universal space, a place that we can all relate to. That's why we love songs and poems. It sounds like they're written for us because the artist has found the courage to go inside and unveil and show you in their most raw self who they are. And it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. And when they're fortunate enough to have the opportunity to train in a technique, whether it's singing or playing an instrument or dancing, and you have a language that has been codified and familiar, you can speak in a poetic way that goes from soul to soul, and it's a beautiful thing to behold. The point is that even if you're not an artist, dancer, singer, actor, you were an accountant, a lawyer, a stay-at-home dad, we still have in us that essential need to self-express. And it is our responsibility to not turn that voice off. Because if you do, it'll show up. It's going to pop up here, pop up there. You'll find yourself shedding all of your baggage on your loved ones, dramatically, loudly, painfully, and make the world darker. Art is essential. It is as important as air, food, water. It is part of what separates us from other living things. Our ability to self-reflect, to self-identify, to understand that I am a being inhabiting a space, interacting with other beings, and there's a desire to communicate and to connect and to be authentic and to share love and friendship and brotherhood, sisterhood, humanhood. It's why we're here. Apart from procreating and making a mess of the world, is to connect, to share our authentic selves. And to do that, you owe it to yourself to buy a book of poetry, keep a journal, listen to music, especially instrumental music, music that will take you to a place that may not be what the artist intended, but is very special for you. This is what we have to do to exercise the muscles of creativity. It makes you better at whatever job you're doing, even if your job might feel perfunctory. It is a part of who we are that need and desire to self-express. I'm fortunate enough to have lived an entire career of it, and I wouldn't trade it. Wouldn't trade it for anything. And it is a true blessing, of course, for an artist to get paid to self-express. That is the ultimate holy grail of the arts, is to get a paycheck while you're doing your art form and to be celebrated. Very few of us are honored with that privilege, and still we create art because it has to exist. The world is more beautiful because of it. And we are better at problem solving and better at navigating the darts that are thrown at us on a regular basis in our daily lives. So this is a reminder to connect with your artist. Connect deeply with your artist. And turn off the voices that you've been shamed for dancing or for drawing or for writing. People are cruel and limited. And still, there's an artist in you that needs to express, that wants to tell stories that have no words, that can only be told through metaphor, the metaphor of poetry and music and dance, your own version of it. Even if you're on yourself singing in your shower, express. Because if you don't, it's going to come out other places. I really believe that a lot of the darkness and drama in the world is unfocused creativity. People that just have not found a place to express, to share their voice, to be seen, heard, and celebrated. And it gets bottled up and comes out in heinous and horrible, horrifying ways. So the more we do our art, especially the artists who train in the art forms, the more we give permission for the world to do the same. The world will respond in kind. One thing we can also do is create an environment where creativity can happen. Be careful when you're in meetings in the office and someone drops an idea. Don't shut it down. Even if it's not really, you don't think it's going to be effective. Celebrate that they had the mindfulness to say, what about this? What if we change our direction and go over that way for a while and see what we can create over there? That's important. You want to be in a place where that can happen without shame and public flogging or joking. You might not mean any harm. Still, sometimes our reactions to ideas can shut them down without a meaning to. That's blocking creativity. That's blocking someone's self-expression. That's blocking their human kindness and their desire to share that with you. Like accepting a gift. An idea is a gift. Maybe something you've already thought about, tried, and failed. Give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe they'll do better than you were at it. So it's really important to me, having navigated many environments and many kinds of people, that you empower your voice, your creative voice, and don't let anyone douse that light. Shine in whatever way you see fit, and dare others to block it. They can try, don't let them. And whatever you do, don't block your own light. Don't stop your ideas before they come out of your mouth. Don't stop that urge you might have to try something different. That's creativity. You gotta trust that voice. And as I always refer to my artist friends, they understand this. They're trying and failing forward all the time. That's how we learn to do what we do. And for people that don't have a life in the arts, it's hard to imagine sometimes that you gotta just go for it and risk that someone might not get it. Don't worry about them. It's about what you're going to give to the world in whatever humble way that is. And your voice is valid, you're important, you're essential, you are powerful, you are the answer to every question if you let yourself be who you really are. And dare yourself to express whatever there is inside of you. And I guarantee you that what is the most personal, what is the most vulnerable, the most authentic, there is someone else out there that will resonate with that. And they need to hear you say it or do it. So go for it. Express. Self-express. Celebrate you. If you like this video or videos like it, please like and subscribe and join my channel. And let's stay on this road of self-reflection and increasing our emotional intelligence and being the beautiful beings that we were put on this earth to be. See you there.